Mm. You know what? We're just gonna have to start without them. Hold up, let me pull it up on my phone so I can actually see what I'm doing. I don't look like no clown. What did I press? No. Okay. I thought that said something. Let's get right into this. Okay. 13 years of age. I am indeed above 13 years of age. I hope. Okay. Still no one? Dang. Had to do me foul. To those who know what shirt I'm wearing. Let me put my feet up here. Headphones all the way up, boys. Okay, let's get into it. Shit off the rip? Hey. Who can this be? Oh god, I'm a retard. I couldn't read. Stay hydrated. Alright. I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. First of all, since we were children, you know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. I guess. We used to walk to school together on days like this. But starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. Dang. Okay. I don't know about this game. It seems a little too cutesy. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. Can't do that, man. That's disrespectful. I mean, leave her in the dust. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori, Jesus, catch up with me. I'm playing Doki Doki Literature Club. Ha! Oh my god, I'm gonna smack her already. I overslept again. But I caught up to you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say like that. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. Yes, I was gonna ditch you. That's mean, Michael. Does it look like I care? Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're. Oh my god. Fine, fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. For sure. We cross the street together and make our way towards school. If we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. I can't read. All right. By the way, Michael, have you decided on a club to join yet? No, I have not. A club, for sure. I told you already. Oh, I thought someone said something. I told you already. I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. I don't. Can I use like the space bar? Because I don't want to. No, fine. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Dang. I do that all the time. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. This is me! Uh-huh. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills by college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. I don't care. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a neat in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? No, I do not. Freaking. Don't make me keep worrying about, I'll hit you if you do. Alright, alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. That's right. Why don't you just dip? Well, you at least promise me you'll try a little. No, I won't. Yes, yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. I lied. Straight in her face. Yay! Oh my god. Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she doesn't exaggerate everything in her inside of her head. Even she doesn't. Am I retarded? We're in class. Ugh. Two people watching. Before we carry on. Alright. The school day is an ordinary one. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over because I knew it's over before I knew it. God, I'm like retarded. After I pick up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Dot dot dot. So Iori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. You do have a choice, child. Sayori, hello. Sayori? I know, I'm gonna slap her too. Sayori must have come into into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. I'm gonna slap you. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, You know what? I'm gonna slap you. Well, that you could come to my class. Sayori, I'ma slap you. Do not force my will. Yay. There is no way I'm going to your club. Exactly. Meanie. I don't give a crap, you freaking rat. Crimea River, Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Oh, here we go. Not that I was ever aware that she had an interest in the literature, for sure. In fact, I'm 99% sure she's only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. Well, no duh. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told him yesterday I would bring a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes for everyone. Everything. She shouldn't have made cupcakes then. Botard. Don't make promises you can't keep, bozo. God. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to have planned all this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine. Stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I mean, I would do the same thing. I dejectedly followed Sayori across the school and upstairs a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third year classes and activities. God, I'm retarded. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. All right. Everyone, the new member. Everyone, the new member is here. Let's go. I told you, don't call me a new member. For sure, it's not official. I glance around the room. Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure to meet you. All right. There's this one, Sayori. Another one, and another one, based on the title of the game. 4. Sayori, always nice to see. No. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously, you brought a boy? She's a lesbian. I can tell already. Look it. Way to kill the atmosphere. I'ma kill you! Ah, Michael, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. Yeah. ... Oh, you freaking bozos. Or words escape me in this solution. This club. It's full of it. You simp! You freaking simp. Oh my god. She's lesbian. She's annoying. You can tell. She's cool, I guess. What are you looking at? I'm looking at you, you pumpkin! You fat head. Look at how round her skull is. If you want to say something, say it. I just did. Sorry. You freaking bozo. Natsuki? Oh, that's Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't appreciate. I don't recognize. I don't like this woman. She is annoying. Chipmunk. Her small figures makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Yeah, I'm gonna freaking forget she existed. God. Don't mind if I wet my whistle. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns it back towards the other girls. Oh, okay. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. Yup. So we got 2 out of 4. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the class. Don't say things like that. Yeah, she's definitely smart, big brain. Yuri, who appears comparable, more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Freaking hate Natsuki. Freaking rat. Who else is here? No one else. It's just me. But I gotta keep it up because I'm gonna post it. So just in case people see it after. No, I'm gonna finish this part, then take a break. Yuri, who appears Yuri, who appears comparable, more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time. Just read this. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. No, it's not. And it sounds like you already know Monika. Is that right? I don't know who you were talking about. This is Monika. That's right. It's good. It's great to see you again. I've never met this woman in my life. Monika smiles sweetly. Do you need a back brace? You good? We do know each other well. We rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Now you better like this video. Monika was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. You say that right, you freaking nerd. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monika. Come sit down, Michael. We made room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Yeah, you better run. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? Yeah, you do that. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. That does not look like a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened. I don't know if it's because of the way I'm sitting, or like I'm dehydrated, but I feel retarded right now. It's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. I'm gonna sit next to Monica because Sayori is annoying. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. You bozo! Now I'm gonna hear this woman yapping. Right, Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. I hate this woman. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Let me see these ugly cupcakes. Oh, it doesn't even show. Whoa! Oh my god. Yeah, look at her. She doesn't care. Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate used to make ears. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. She's not. I hate her. Well, you know. What, you have no friends, so you have nothing else to do, bozo? Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first. Then Monica. I follow. It's delicious! Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers. Look for the best angle to take a bite. Looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I'll spit it back at your face. What are you staring at? You got a staring problem? God. I finally bite down. Then icing is sweet and full of flavor. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. No, really isn't. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like well, you made them. You made them. Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Deja vu? Made them for you or anything? I thought you technically did, Sayori said. Well, maybe, but not for you, you dummy. Who you calling dummy? Wanna go? Alright, alright. I give up on Natsuki weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before the teapot next sitting down the teapot next to me. Next to the before sitting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in your classroom? I know, like, who the frick does that? Don't worry, the teacher gave us permission. After all, doesn't a cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Yeah, I just said that. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. With tea? Oh, what the heck was that? That's not. Insulted, Yuri looks away. Yeah, that's right. Know your place. I meant that, I believed you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I hate tea. It's so nasty. It tastes like dirt water. I gotta have to take a big sip to energize my brain. One more. Alright. I'm glad. These girls are so annoying. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? It was Sayori yapping. Um, I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seems really happy here, so that's okay. Don't be embarrassed. Ugh. Monica's the G. Monica's the home dog. Well, make sure you feel right at home. Okay. As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Des, how many people are watching this? I can't read it. Monica, I am surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? Oh my god. I gotta like spam people. Get your friends in here. No! I gotta tell Noble to promote my stream. This is a bop. This is a bop. Alright, let's get right into the news. You could probably be a board member for any other major clubs. Weren't you a leader of? This game seems a little boring. Let's see if you're right there. Save. Oh, that was nasty. That gold gargle. That was nasty. Oh, Jim. That was gross. Yeah, let's do this. Alrighty. Alright. Okay. Okay. Alright. Is it okay?
So I take job offers as they arise. When this guy called me, I was relieved I could finally get a paying job. He said he needed help with interior design for his house that he was building. I always respected people who could do construction, so I naturally agreed to come and take a look. I already had a couple of ideas. It was already quite late, but he insisted on me coming over the same day. I tried to comply because I didn't want to lose this offer. I drove there with my car. His house was all the way over in the suburban area, quite remote, but with other houses nearby. Quiet place. The man met me at the front gate. It was a temporary fence, and the gate was made of rotting wooden planks. He started showing me around the yard. It seemed weird that there was a large garbage container blocking the way, so we had to go through the garage to get inside the house. He took me through the rooms, so I started looking around. At one point, I saw a stain. At first glance, it seemed like brick dust, but then I realized it was blood, spilled on the floor. I thought maybe there was another worker who got injured, so I turned to tell the man. That's when I saw his hand raised to hit me. He was holding a metal rod. Before I could defend myself, he hit me in the head. I must have passed out. I don't know how long I was out. When I woke up,
Freaking demons, bruh. When you woke up, what happened? It's better not like 5 hours to load. Hello, sir? The frame rates are dropping. Ooh. God, how long is it going to take for this to load? Okay.
This blood stain does not look like it's a result of a banal injury.
This is way too laggy. I'm gonna play something a little bit more low key. I don't know if it's just the internet or I had to fix it. Weren't you a leader of the debate? It's so loud. Weren't you the leader of the debate club last year? Let me turn that down. Uh huh. Well, you know. I don't know. What do you mean, you know? To be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing, but the budget and about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'm just gonna. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is nice. Is Monica is really a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. No, many people are very interested in putting out all their efforts. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Except especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow in this club before we graduate. What was it? Right, everyone. Yeah. Ugh. We'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard to find these three. Maybe that's why they are all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. Ugh. So, Michael, what kinds of things do you like to read? He's gonna say manga. Well, consider how little I've read these past few years. I really don't have a good answer of that. Manga? Oh, you freaking bozo. I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps it quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. That's true. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorite my favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerses me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you off a loop? Oh my god. I don't know, I don't read. That's probably why I can't read. Anyways, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Oh, have you? I read a horror book once. Um, I just desperately grasp something I can relate to at the minimum level. Des, where's Emilio and your friends? At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Yes. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For some reason, as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think, or it takes me into another world, then I really can put into it. Put it. I can. I can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world in one for a, if only for a brief moment. I can't. Ugh, I hate horror. Of course you do, you freaking cotton ball. Oh, why is that? Well, it's. I just. Mitsuki's eyes start over at me for a split second. I don't. Why are you looking at me? Don't look at me. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? Dang, you don't have to do her that dirty. I feel like I'm like. I'll be back. I gotta get a snack. I've been muted this entire time. Write a poem to bring to write a poem to bring write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Michael, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. I couldn't even read that. Yeah. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? Let's find out next episode of Dragon Ball Z. I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey Michael, since you're already here, do you want to walk home together? No. That's right. Sayori and I never walked home together anymore because she's always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us departed the classroom and made our way home. Okay, well, I'm gonna save it there. Because tomorrow I got school and I gotta get prepared for that. And that would conclude today's stream. Thank you for being here.